Good morning. I'm going to sit here for a moment, let some folks join our morning meditation. I was just over at Inner Power Yoga and led a streamed session. I'll be doing Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30 a.m. there, and it streams through our system. Good morning, Kristen. And so Tuesday, Thursday morning, 6:30 to 7:30, Sunrise Yoga at Inner Power Yoga. And then Sunday, 4:30, Twilight. Get your props, get your blocks, get your blanket. Good morning, Michelle. I have a feeling that I'm seeing some people twice. I didn't know who. It was comforting to like get up early, get dressed in the dark, drive to the studio, to have that ritual, to have that pattern. And if you join me for class, it's kind of what I touched on, like the rituals and patterns that sometimes some of us are missing right now, which is where I think some of this discomfort comes from. Oh, hi, Erin. I do know Erin was there, and she was delightful and followed all my words, so that was helpful to have that visual aid. So IPY 6:30 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, Twilight for 4:30 on Sunday. And then if you need something later, I'll be at Easy Day Yoga at 9:30 for gentle yoga. That'll be on Facebook Live through Easy Day's page. Oh, thank you, Michelle. And then noon, I'll be back here. It's almost like a regular day, just I don't get to see everybody like in person. Good morning, Rebecca. And so noon today we'll have midday movement for the spine, for the hips, and for the hamstrings. We'll see how that goes. But here we are now, right? You're here now for some mindfulness, perhaps for some meditation. Maybe it's just Rebecca, look at you all diligent doing your work email. Just a space in your morning to get grounded to start, which, again, as I mentioned earlier, and if you're just joining, as humans, and depending on your personality as well. So if you have spent time with me, you may know or have figured out that, good morning, Jamie, that structure is a core value of mine. And structure makes me comfortable, which is, I think, one of the things that spoke to me about yoga, because there's a pattern to it. It can be creative, it can be fluid, but there's a pattern to it, and that makes me happy. Like making a latte has a series of events. Good morning, Andorra. That makes me happy. Eating pho has a series of steps to it. So a little looking to the side of my brain, not that you need that. And it took me longer to get to meditation for whatever reason. I'm stubborn also, but nonetheless. Here we are, and what we're going to do, if you can, I don't know if you all can see the description, but we're going to do a focus point meditation today that will be using the chimes for the meditation, okay? And so along the way, once we get settled in, you're going to hear this sound, and someone give me, when I play these, give me a thumbs up if you can hear the sound fairly well. So just give it a moment to make sure if anyone, Rebecca or somebody, can either give me a comment or give me a thumbs up to ensure that that sound worked. Fantastic. Just want to make sure that you can hear that because it's important. So what we're going to do is I'm going to settle us into a seat, find a place, very grounded. Thank you, Rebecca. I have no idea what the delay is on this, so I'm just going to roll with it. Thank you all for spending time with me this morning. I've been up since a little bit longer, so I feel like I'm a little more focused and a little more energetic, for better or for worse. So we're going to use the chimes as the point of focus for the meditation, okay? And so as we get settled in, I promise we'll do that, we'll get settled in here. And then along the way, when there's silence, this sound is not a come back, here we are. This sound is a, oh, where was I? Where was my mind? And that might just be me, and if it is, it's helpful for me too. But use the sound as a tether back to the present moment, right? And so part of it is just knowing that something's going to show up, and that allows you to stay present, encourages you to stay present, and then the sound itself will cue that awareness of where am I? And that sound is in the present moment. So just listen to the resonance of the sound. Good morning, Meg. And then at the very end, there'll be 3 light chimes, and I'll guide us back. All right? All right. So whether you're on the floor or in a chair, finding the foundation beneath you, feeling the hips grounded into the cushion or the floor. In a chair is good too, whatever suits you, whatever's most comfortable. But do see if you can have a nice long spine. Right? And with that nice long spine, let's inhale the shoulders up. Good morning, Lisa. Back and down. We're just getting started. With heavy shoulders, maybe draw the head back a bit to find, as best you can, that straight line for the neck as well. And then from here, you can have a soft gaze or invite the eyes to close. Take just a few rounds of your own breath here to arrive. To feel yourself here in this space. In this space, bring your mind's eye, bring your awareness down to your legs. Wherever it is, your feet, your legs, and your hips meet the support beneath you. In that point of connection or places of connection, just invite a very solid, grounded feeling to come up and support you in the seat. Know this foundation is always there. Good morning to those who are joining us, or arriving here in our seat, the foundation beneath us. That foundation is always there, even if you feel off kilter. Just need to turn that awareness inward a bit and tune into your strength. And tune into your breath. And from the foundation of the seat beneath you, bring the mind's eye up just a bit to the lowest part of your spine. Here from the base of the spine, maybe notice if it's tilted forward or back, or a little shift from side to side, and just feel the level of the pelvis slightly tilted back, slightly tilted forward, and find that in between. And from there, with an inhale, visualize that breath running up the length of the spine, all the way to the crown of the head. And as you breathe here, just allow the focus to be on the inhale. Notice the sensation. Feel the expansion of your inhale. And when you find the top of your next inhale, follow the exhale. Can the shoulders soften? Can the space between your eyebrows soften? Expansion on the inhale. And softening, grounding on the exhale. As you continue to breathe here in this seat, a gentle awareness of anywhere you can soften the edges or just let go a little bit. And then find the rhythm, the pattern of your breath. And as we spend a bit of time here in this seat, we'll use the tone of the chime as that point of focus. Every once in a while you hear that sound, tone of a chime or a bell. Not to come back to full consciousness, not to come back to this space, but just as a point of focus, an awareness of where your mind may or may not be. And for now, in this grounded, tall seat, lingering in this room, this space you've created to hold your awareness, to support that awareness with your breath. Simply inviting the awareness back as you linger here in this present moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. In your mind's eye. See yourself here in this seat. Visualize the floor beneath you, the walls and the ceiling above. And then taking all the time you need to begin to gently blink the eyes open. Invite any movement that would feel good to you as you come back to this space. And please know, one, I'm super grateful that you make this time for yourself, and that you're here for some peace and quiet, or some peace and bells, either way. Each morning I'm offering something a little bit different, so you have options. And as I move forward, we'll see what happens. But if meditation is something that's newer for you in your practice, please know that something I remind myself of is that if the mind did not wander, there would be no practice. It's simple as that. And so when the mind does wander, you can use your breath, you can use a bell tone, you can use a candle flame as a focus point, just something to keep the attention present, right? And in the end, placing our mind in the present moment is that act of meditation. And then things follow from there. All right? Wherever you might be, my friends, have a great day. I've been told it's going to rain all day here, but it will also be in the 70s, so I'll take it. All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop those below. Okay. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you'd like to try meditation-wise, again, just let me know. Or you can send me a message if you have any questions. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. And until our paths cross again, be well and namaste. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Have a great one.